Henry. Fantastic control and a decent shot built by Van der Sar. Virtuoso skill from Thierry Henry. What a day he's having. Oh, wonderful skill by Henry. Brilliant.
He's always prepared to come up with something a little bit different, isn't he, Thierry Henry? That's what makes him special, Roll. That's what makes it such a delight to watch.
Black beats came to make it hot. We beat the fire stop. Bubbling up just like.
Yes, people, welcome back. I know I just did a live 2 hours ago, but you know what? I got some free time. Free time suddenly came available. Season starting. I'm still excited, man. Look, I'm just going to give it my season predictions solo. I'm going to do it again with Shaq. But you know what? I got time. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Listen, I'm just going to give you my season predictions. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I know everyone's looking forward to it. This season is going to be a big season. Another live, yeah, trust me. 2 in 1 day. I had some free time come along still. I just want to give my predictions. Obviously, it's probably straightforward, to be honest with you. It's going to be straightforward. Wahaha, big up, man. What's good? I'm good, man. Big yourself up, Wahaha, each and every time. I see you got a new display picture. Big yourselves up, man. Yeah, basically, I just want to go into my score prediction, man. I mean, not score prediction, because the season's starting in a couple of days. Arsenal versus my team, obviously. Arsenal versus United. I just want to say what I got to say before the season starts. Before a ball's kicked, I'm going to give my predictions. And we're going to do another prediction video in a couple days with Shaq, and then also we're gonna do the last prediction video when the transfer window shuts in a couple weeks. So go on, let's do your predictions first, man. Ruax888, much love, man. My prediction: Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, United. If they get belayed, but do you know Spurs 6? Do you know what? Yeah, I respect that. You know what? Yeah. You coming in here and saying Chelsea second is gonna. This is what I'm saying. This is why I said, yeah. You're bringing a different perspective to this community, man. Do you know what I mean? I respect it highly. I wouldn't put Chelsea second, innit? There's a few Chelsea fans in the chat, in the community that would. Even Russell, he might come through. He's saying Chelsea's going to win the league. So I understand they're back, but we're going to my predictions, yeah. But do you know what? Chelsea second. That's a good one because I'm not putting them second. Chelsea second is less wild than Arsenal first. See what? Haha, man. Now you're making it sticky, bro. You're making it sticky already. Do you know what? Let's just get into my predictions quickly, yeah. Because the chat's gonna probably chat and then we'll go on to a different topic. But I just want to get them out there, yeah. If Liverpool get, and look, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to give you a straightforward answer because if Liverpool do get Isaac, I'm going to have to put Liverpool first in it. But I will do it. I'm going to just put it in the chat right now. I'm going Arsenal first. Then I'm going Liverpool second. And then I'm going City third. Chelsea fourth, and then Tottenham. I'm stuck with Tottenham and Aston Villa. I don't know, man. Tottenham's the one that I don't know for sure. This is where it gets sticky. The 5th and the 6th spot gets sticky for me because I just feel like the top 4 is set. It will be surprising if the top 4 is not the top 4 because look, Ruax 888 put Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, and City as his top 4. I'm putting the same as my top 4, just in a different order. And I think most people's top 4 is is that. Do you know what I mean? So, saying that, I have to put Arsenal first right now. I have to, because I think Gyökeres is going to score 25, 30 Premier League goals. And as long as Isaac doesn't go to Liverpool, I think we can win a league. If we want to talk percentages, do you know what? I'm just going to put my top 4 for now, yeah? I will add the top 6 in a minute, yeah? But if we're talking percentages, I don't even think I deserve to give Chelsea 5%. But let's say I give Chelsea 5%, yeah? Then I got to give Arsenal and Liverpool 40. No, I got to give Arsenal and Liverpool 35% each. That's 75, and then 25% City. Don't write City out. Don't write City out. That's what I'm saying. City could win this league, and everyone will be like, "Well, we should have never turned our backs on City," because people are trying to. Whoever's got Chelsea above City, yeah, like Rubak's 888, maybe you want to rethink it, just because, yeah, Cherky, yeah, is looking like an absolute baller. He's going to light up the Prem. I can guarantee one thing from City. Cherky will light up the Prem. How much he lights up the Prem, I don't know for sure. I think it's easy to say Liverpool first or second, but generally think Chelsea might have a crazy season but drop off. So the Chelsea thing is kind of a wild take. No, 100%. But the thing with Chelsea is they got favourable fixtures. If they have a good start, your prophecy could not prophecy, but your predictions could come true. In a sense, they could finish second. There isn't a world where if Chelsea finish second, I will be super shocked. But I just got the top 3 is the top 3. I'm pretty sure the top 3's been the top 3 for the last 2-3 years. It's hard to break it. If I don't win the league and City don't win the league, then Liverpool's must be them. And at the end of the day, those two teams have won the league, and they've shared the league in the last 8 leagues, 6-2, yeah. And we're the closest team other than them to try and win the league. So I do think it's a 3-horse race. That's why I'm putting Chelsea 4th. But boy, trust me, I ain't had Chelsea in the top 4 for years, so they must be doing something right. I think Chelsea are better than City. That's why I'm confident. I know it seems like that right now, but Pep is hungry to turn it around, man. How many times did Ferguson lose the league? And did he stay crumbled? Did he stay in a bad position? No, they picked up their socks and they won it again. So I'm just saying, like, do not. That's why I'm worried. That's why there's a bit of me that's overlooking City as well. But you can't overlook City because they've done it. They've been there. They've done it. Do you know what I mean? So I know they had a fall last season, but all their players are going to be hungry, man. And they've got some new blood in the team. It could be a problem, man. It could be a problem. I'm just gonna start this. No, I'm not start. I need to pin it, but not right now. I forget it. Big up everyone who's in the chat. Make sure you hit the buttons, man. If you're new, I'm all for giving top spot to your team. Nah, do you know what it is, Wahaha? Yeah, I just believe, yeah, that if we start well and we get Eze through the door, and Gyökeres hits the 20, I just feel like if Gyökeres, the main reason is Gyökeres. That's what I'm saying. So these are my predictions now, yeah? So look, these are my predictions right now as it stands, yeah? Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, as it stands, yeah? I don't even want to do the top 6 because you know what it is, yeah? If I had to do the other teams, it would be probably like Tottenham, Aston Villa, Newcastle for the other spots, and then maybe Man United as well coming in. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what Man United's coming. We don't know what Tottenham's coming. All I can tell you is Arsenal will be hard to beat. We won't concede many goals, and if Gyökeres can add goals, all those draws we got last season could be W's. I expect us to finish with a higher points tally this season. If that wins us the league, hopefully it can. Teams this season. It could be us out the race and City and Liverpool go and have a 94, 95 plus point season. Like anything's possible this season, man. But I will say, United's done good business. Chelsea's done good business. Newcastle, if they lose Isaac, man, I'm worried about. I feel bad for them, man. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely feel bad for them. People look at Liverpool's attack, which is nuts, but if injury occurs, I don't have confidence in Liverpool defense, depth, and their midfield. So even if they get Isaac, I'm confident. That's what I'm saying. Me and you, I'm not. I think like you, my guy. I'm not worried about them right now. In a sense, of course, I'm worried about them because they're going to fight me for the title, and I'm worried about City as well. But I mean, I'm not scared because I'm looking at their depth, and it's not as strong as people think it is. And right now, they've got a left mid problem. I know the fans are saying they're going to get Isaac, and then Ikatike is going to play left mid, but boy, you just don't. You need to have an out and out left winger at least. And Gakpo, yeah, is I don't think he's there. I don't think he's going to do a great job in that left mid. I don't rate City's CBs at all. No, facts. They got a couple good ones in the past, but right now it's a bit iffy. But I will say, yeah, a couple years ago when they got Akanji, yeah, for 12 million, I did say at the time, yeah, we should have looked at that. That's a nice cheap 12 million deal. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously we got Kibior and the other new Spanish centre back. I would have Kanji 2 years ago for 12 million. I'll be real. For 12 million, you can't go wrong with that. And I like Akanji as well. I think he's decent. He's not great, but he's decent. Let's not hype City. No, them farmers cooked City, J. Nah, do you know what, Mustafa? Big yourself up, man. You're back, yeah. Look, I'll be honest with you. If you lot pull up your socks and go get Donnarumma, I will put Man United 5th. I will go crazy with it and put Man United 5th in my predictions. I swear. Because I feel like that is a very valuable piece for you, that goalkeeper. I honestly do. I can see Wolves will get results against City. I hope so, man. I hope so. We've got the hardest start, though, so I'm a bit upset about that still. We've got such a hard start. Such a hard start. So, hey, do you know what? Mustafa, you're live in the chat right now. Everyone's live in the chat now, right now. How many points are Arsenal getting out of their first 6 fixtures? Their first 6 fixtures, 18 possible points. How many points are we getting? I'm going to say we're going to get 12. Yeah. So 15 points out of the first 6 games. That's what I'm saying, lads. Yeah. What are you man saying? What are you guys saying? I think we'll get 50. I think we'll get 12 to 15 points out of the first 6 games. And you know what? That will be a great return for those fixtures. And if we can do that, I'll have confidence. Well, haha, man, you're killing us, man. 4 points. What? A win against Leeds and a draw against. Oh, this is haha. You're going crazy with it. Still. But I understand why you're frustrated. I understand where the frustration stems from. I completely understand where the frustration stems from. I do. People think this is the same City as retirement home players like Bernardo, Diaz, Rodri, come back from ACL, KDB. Do you know what? They have got an aging squad. And if Pep leaves the end of this year or the year after, we could see a dip for Man City for a couple of years where they're out the running. That's why Arsenal got to stay competitive, man. We got to stay competitive. This is our chance, man. When Pep leaves, I know it's sad to say it, but when Pep leaves, it's our chance. Honestly. We got a great team, by the way, people. We do. Man for man, we got a great team. Because if I asked anyone, if I asked Mustafa, if I asked any of you, would you take Gabriel and Saliba, both of them as your centre-back partnerships? You'd all take that in a heartbeat. Let's not pretend. Unless you're Liverpool, you're taking that. City, United, Chelsea, all of you. You're taking those two. You're taking both of them. Liverpool's still a top team, but I swear last season's injuries have made a lot of people think there's some type of big gap. It's crazy to me. Facts. This is what I'm trying to say, yeah? But do you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to find the bench, yeah? I'm going to go to it right now. I'm going to find the bench, yeah? in April. I'm gonna find a bench in April. We had nothing going on, people, man. The injuries killed us, and people say, "Oh, make excuses for injuries." But do you know what it is? It's because we didn't address we didn't address in the market. That's why fans are frustrated. Because even with the injuries, we should have been able to cope. Do you know what I mean? That's why, man. That's why I understand why they had to do like what they did this summer with the Norgard. They had to plug in the holes. It's annoying because we're always plugging in holes, man. United isn't getting Donnarumma. I know, but I'm just saying I'll do everything to. If I was Man United, I would go all in for that deal, man. They've already got Sesko. They've got the new front three. Like I promise you, Chelsea and United, they need to go crazy for that signing. Do not let City get that. Baleba is more important than Sesko or Donnarumma. He gives them such a boost in midfield. No, that's facts as well. That's facts as well. But their goalkeeper is a serious issue, man. Onana is not that guy, bro. Onana is not that guy, honestly. You see how many mistakes he makes? 14 points. Hey, I bigged that up, man. That's what I'm saying. Positive gang, bro. That's what I'm about, man. Let's go through it. What did he say? He said United W, Leeds W, Liverpool draw, Forest win, City win, Newcastle draw. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I like that prediction. Prediction. For me, I got it similar. I got the United W, Leeds W. I got Liverpool draw as well, man, because it's Anfield. And then I got the Forest W as well. And the City, I got a draw. I don't know, man. But you know what? We are the Emirates, so I could be positive and go with the win. But but I've got the win against Newcastle though, so it's the same thing actually. 14 points. Do you know what I mean? So, because I think we're more likely to draw against the City and beat Newcastle, man. That's what I believe. But do you know what I mean? If we get 14 points, I'm gassed. I'm haps. Nah, James, with the amount of injuries, even if we got Watkins in January, it wouldn't have been enough. The amount we had, you can't predict that. Nah, you can't predict that. You're right. But last summer, for example, they got Calafiori. They didn't do enough that summer, man. Do you know what I mean? They didn't do enough that summer. Why not get Eze last summer? He could have been on the market. Why not get Kvaratskhelia? Why didn't they go after him? Do you know what I mean? There was players out there to buy, bro. There was players out there to buy, but they didn't do it. And yeah, they didn't do it. But for me, they should have at least had another attacking option. We was obviously light. We should have had a striker, to be honest. We all expected a striker last summer. But the striker market wasn't fantastic last summer. Unless we went crazy for Isak. But we got the depth now, man. We got the depth. There has to be rotation now, man. And there has to be rotation, and we have to get through. I want to find out your opinion on this, Rubux, yeah? Don't you find it funny, yeah? If you remember, I want to see if you remember this, yeah? A couple years ago, they made the rule, foul throws have to be taken properly. And then Tomiyasu got a double yellow card, or he got a yellow card, then he went on to get another yellow card, and he got sent off for their new rules. And they always implement these new rules at the beginning of the season. And who always seems to suffer from these new rules? Us. Like this season, with the whole, if you kick the ball away, yellow card. Like, we are the only team that suffered from this new rule implement. I don't care. That Rice thing was bullshit. Yeah? That Rice getting sent off in that game was absolute diabolical. I'm not having it. I use that as an excuse all day. All fucking day I use that as an excuse. Yeah? And you know why? Because the momentum shifted to Liverpool from early. We was chasing from early. And then the injuries came in and we was done. And you know what? This is why I have to give Arteta one more year, because to go as far as he did in the Champions League with the injury-ridden squad he had. And to still finish second when everyone was saying, oh, City and Chelsea are going to catch you. Banter, ha, 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 you're going to finish fifth at the end of the season. And we still managed to finish second. I know that's not an achievement, but when you look at the players he had the least options. He had the least depth out of all the other teams. But at the same time, Edu and Arteta and the Cronkies, they brought it on themselves, man. They brought it on themselves. But that's why Bert has come in, and I like it, man, because he's the first. Tell me if I'm wrong, people. Is he not the first sporting director? I understand we've built before he came, but is he not the first sporting director to come in and plug all the holes that we need in one go? Obviously, we still need the left mid, but technically that's out of greed and disbelief in our left mids. Because if you want to be real, we've got 2 left mids right there, but we don't think they're good enough. So we want a new shiny toy. We want a new left mid, and that's called ambition. And the fans deserve it, man. Any Arsenal fan here, Arsene Wenger out, not Arsene Wenger, Arteta out, Arteta in, Arteta on the fence, top gooners, bottom gooners. I don't care. Yeah, we all deserve, yeah, to win the Premier League and the Champions League, bro. ASAP. We absolutely deserve that. Yeah, we've did it the right way. We've been a classy club. We've been self-sustainable. All this rubbish that gets talked. Where's our trophy, bro? You know what I mean? We deserve that more than any other club. And I know that sounds crazy, but we do, man. We absolutely do, man. All right, my waffling. You know, like, I had to go back up the chat. You know, injuries stemmed from you having a very thin squad, which was by design. So injuries were designed by your manager. Yeah, I think my waffle kind of explained both sides of the coins, and I hope that what I said explained both sides. Do you know what I mean? From your point of view, Wahaha, to Ruax's 888's point. Do you know what I mean? It's like I think I've like shared both sides. Ruhaha, Arteta has always wanted options. We was having Nketiah on the bench, bro. Exactly, man. This is what I'm saying. These sometimes, yeah, you got to see the options we had, man. Nketiah, Nelson, Cedric, even Kivior, man. The guy's rubbish, bro. I'm not even lying to you. Why do you think? Listen, this is why you have to rate Arteta a little bit, yeah. A little bit. I'm not telling you Arteta out. I'm not telling you to change your opinion. Your opinion's fair enough. I'm just telling you the one thing. He gets a swag baller in and he gets him out. Gets a swag baller in, gets him out. Like Ramsdale, not good enough. You're gone. Fabio Vieira, you're not good enough. You're gone. Emil Smith-Rowe saved his season. Scored hella goals. You're not good enough. You're gone. Do you get it? So I'm just saying, like, Arteta is serious, bro, when it comes to getting rid of players he doesn't like, even if they're his own players. Havertz is the only one that I haven't seen him do it to so far. He got rid of Nketiah. He got rid of all the dead wood, bro. Slowly but surely, man. Do you know what I mean? Slowly but surely. And it's not easy getting rid of dead wood, especially when the Arsenal name was so badly shat on. Like our players are worthless, basically. Like 5 million for our players, like, and then Chelsea sold the same caliber of player and get 30 million. It's just bullshit. But anyway, but we've changed that now. We're the most valuable first 11 in the Prem. Our team's worth 800, 900 million. If we wanted to sell our team, it's worth $1 billion nearly. And guess how much we paid for that squad? Because I did the maths the other day. 400 million only. So we spent 400 million on our first team. Obviously, we spent more than that because on other players, but I'm talking about the first team. And it's worth double, bro. And the age is pretty good of the squad, man. Saliba's young. Quite a few young players. Please sub up. It really helps James out. No, 100%, man. If you haven't subbed yet, make sure you do. Big everyone up. People think these dumb red cards don't have implications on our players' fitness. Then, bro, facts, bro. And it's always facts with this dummy, bro. It's always 888, man. Triple H. You get me? Triple W's. You know what I mean? Man's getting triple W's. I need to put this up higher, man, so I can give you the cheer quicker, man. But boy, always with the quality. Always with the quality chat, man. I love it. I love the comments, man. I love the comments. Keep them coming in, man. Facts, bro. This guy just talks straight facts, man. Those red cards didn't play a part. What about as soon as Liverpool got a red card, what happened? They dropped points that game. You know what I'm saying, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? We had a red card against City and still managed to take points out of this bitch. You get it? There was levels to us at the beginning of the season, and we got ridiculed with, we got messed up with the injuries. The red cards played a part, I'm telling you. Let me ask you a question, yeah? If Liverpool got 5 red cards in the beginning of the season, or 3 red cards in the beginning of the season, 5 altogether, yeah? The most out of anyone, by the way, and had the injuries we had, this season coming, yeah? And Saka scores 20 plus Premier League goals, and Gyökeres scores 20 plus Premier League goals, you know what time it is, isn't it? Unless City are doing a Mazza, it's Arsenal armpit time, bro. Do you get it? So I'm just saying, like, I understand the frustrations. I understand both sides of the coin. But the unknown is gonna happen soon, man. The Premier League's starting, man. And at the end of the day, there's only 3 teams in it to win it, man. There's only 3 teams in it to win it. And you know what? When it used to be 2-horse races, yeah, at least Arsenal have brought some fun to this league now, man. How long ago has it been since we had proper 3-horse race? It's been a long time, man. Because it's only 2-horse races these days, man. That's the truth. Before this summer, he bought 33 players. How on earth are the injuries not on him? Last season's whole squad. No, 100%. They made bare mistakes, bare player mistakes. Fabio Vieira's, Ramsdale's. They made so many mistakes, but then they made so many good signings too. So not every signing is going to be a hit. Not every signing is going to be bad. Do you know what I mean? You're going to get both. Do you know what I mean? You can't just get all good ones and all bad ones. But I just believe, yeah, they've got to have learned from their mistakes, man. They have to. But it's impossible to buy players and never get a flop. But yeah, look, like I said, they should look. I'll say it like this, yeah. The state of the squad right now, this second, should have been the state of the squad this time last year, at the very least. So we should have been going into last season, yeah, at least how strong we are now on paper with the depth. That's all I'm saying, innit? So that's all I'm saying. So that's all I would have asked for last season. Get me the striker, get me the left winger, like, or the whatever, or the Saka cover. Do you know what I mean? Then none of that would have happened if Saka got injured or Havertz got injured. We would have had the striker and the right winger anyway. So do you know what? That is on Arteta and Edu. Straight. That is on them. That's straight on them. You can't deny that it's on them. Last summer, they bought it was the transfer market to go crazy. Liverpool didn't go crazy. And what are we trying to be Liverpool? Nah, bro. Because they didn't go crazy and won the league. And we didn't go crazy and we lost the league. All we brought in was Calafiori. Now, if we bought the striker and the left wing last summer, we might have won this league just gone. I big up Views for the raid. I'm pretty sure he raided me. But I'm far up in the comments. So big Views up for that. Make sure you're in the like button on your way in. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, let's get into it. We've been through the season predictions. We're just talking about Arsenal's chances right now. Kiwior is decent, but he's not that good personally to be a top CB. No, Kiwior is rubbish, man. The guy is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I cannot agree with this opinion, though. I can't. You know, I've been agreeing with you on a lot of shit. But from the first bit I read, I can't. Let me read the whole thing. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'm the odd one, but I rate, but just don't like the wages. He's on, but 65 million, he's a good guy. Nah, bro, I can't lie, yeah. That's where we went backwards, bro. When we bought Havertz, that's where we went backwards. Listen, let me tell you lot something right now, everyone in the chat, yeah? You're going to see a different style of football this year from Arsenal. You're going to have to see it because of the personnel change. When Havertz before Havertz joined this team, we was playing banging football, absolute fantastic football. All the rivals were saying Arsenal playing the best style of football in the league. Even when we had the title charge against City, everyone was saying we had such a good style of football. We're the best team in the league, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. As soon as Havertz came in, what happened? We played rubbish. And you know what the funny thing is? Chelsea had the same thing. They were playing stagnant football, stinky football, yeah? As soon as Havertz left them, their football changed straight away. As soon as Jackson went up top, their football was more fluid, yeah? So I'm telling you lot now, like it or not, yeah? We will be a lot more fluid and attack our season. I promise you that. Because of Gyökeres, just because of Gyökeres. So yeah, man, I can't wait for the season, people. Havertz is dead. From Gunner for Life 82 says Havertz is dead. Big yourself up. Big up, Twisted Fate in the house. It's been a while, Twisted man. How are you, bro? You looking forward to the game on Sunday? Yeah. What's your predictions? What's your predictions? I know I'm going all over the place, man, but the chat's going crazy with different comments, man. I got to go with it. Listen. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal, man. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I don't care if it's OT. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. Havertz leading the line at OT. Nah, bro. You know who's leading the line at OT, bro. Come on. You better pray that we don't get the first goal, because then, boy, you'll be leaving space in behind for the super Gyökeres, bro. You know, one of them ones. So I can't wait for the game, man. Twisted Fate, you're going 2-1. We're both going 2-1, innit? Yeah. You're going Sesko and Bremo, yeah? I'm going Saka and Gyökeres. How about that, innit? How about that? All right, back into the Havertz debate. Triple H, Triple W, Ruax 888, man. You know what I mean? Havertz was a starter 2023 to 2024, and we were killing it. So I just came off that side, and we were killing it. Teams just saying he was our best player in the running. Oh, bro, man, listen. I understand that he done better than he... I understand that he links up here. I understand that he didn't do as bad as people think he is. I understand that he did help the team in some ways. But we are better than Kai Havertz. Please, brother. I promise you. The days of the Henrys, Bergkamps, Wiltords, Canus, Adebayor, Van Persie, like, please, bro, please. I like all your opinions, but bro, I don't need a guy who's not a striker to be up top for my team. We're Arsenal for our team. We're Arsenal Football Club, man. We should have one of the best strikers at our disposal, spearheading our attack every season ever. Do you get it? Like, letting Kane be better. How are we going through a period of time where Tottenham have Harry Kane? Come on, man. Come on. And who did we have? Fucking Giroud. Like, come on, man. Come on. Make it make sense. Listen, how can you go from buying the best strikers in the world to buying these scrubs? I know we went in for Adebayor, for Aubameyang. Okay, that was a good try. Good striker in the market at the time. I rated the signing. Yeah. But don't stop there. You keep going after the best of the best of the best. Like, I'm sick and tired of us being that shit club, bro. Do you know why I've got this attitude, people, and I'm a bit positive? Because I see the changes in us. I see us buying better players that I like. We're being linked to, bro. There was a time, yeah. I remember, I'm in my 30s, people, yeah. There was a time, yeah, where every fucking transfer window was dead. It was dead. You see what we just got fed up this summer, yeah? This is one of the best summers. If you're a proper Arsenal fan, like, if you're an Arsenal fan, you should know this is one of the best summers we've ever had. And it's still not good enough, bro, because they should bring us Eze. But the point is, yeah, they used to give man one goalkeeper. Only team in Europe to not buy an outfield player. They used to give me man with broken backs. Google FC. Every time we're linked to a player, I have to Google them. Who's this? Do you know what I mean? Now I've been linked with Rice. I know Rice. I want Rice. I've been linked with Zubi. I know Zubi. Do you know what I mean? I've been linked with Gyökeres. The whole world knows Gokeres. Do you see the difference that the seat we're sitting in right now? I'm not saying that we don't need to improve. I'm not saying that Arteta is the best manager in the world, but I'm saying we've come a long way. And we're finally at a place where I say this is the bare minimum I ask for. Anyway, let me get back into the chat because I go crazy with it. Sometimes I get too passionate with it, yeah? Just a warning right there. But anyway, Havertz is a bum, and you wasn't killing teams because of him. You was killing teams because Arteta set up attacking football. Havertz is always will be a bum. Do you know what? Yeah, to be fair on Havertz, yeah, he's not a bum, yeah, but he's not a striker, man. I'll be real with you, man. He's not a striker, and unfortunately for him, he keeps on playing in different positions. How can you be 26? How can you be in your prime and you don't know what position you are? Like, if I asked everyone in the chat what position is Kai Havertz's position, you'll all say a different position. That's where it's gone wrong for him. Do you see what I'm saying there? That's where it's gone wrong for him, man. But listen, man, I'm going to get gunned here, innit? Respectfully, James, we have only signed 2 good players. We were promised a unprecedented sum. No, facts, bro. I'm with you. We need to get Eze in ASAP. You know what I'm saying? If we get Eze in, I do think it's a very good window. And compared to what we've had in the past, it's better than what we've had in the past. Look at last summer's window. It was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful, man. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, bring me Eze, and I would actually, I know a lot of you are going to call it a 5 out of 10 window. 4. I even heard 2 out of 10 the other day on Views' channel. I went and had an appearance there. I was on the panel with a couple of people. One guy, they were all saying 5, 6 out of 10. Fair enough. I'm fine with that. But one man said 2 out of 10. I was like, what are we doing here? Like, to Arsenal's level, forget your level, your own level in your head. Do you think this is FIFA or not? And that's not me sending for anyone. That's just me talking in general. If you man think this is FIFA, yeah, then yeah, it's a fucking 1 out of 10. But for Arsenal standards, I'm talking about, people. For Arsenal Football Club, when did we buy, yeah, 6 or 7 players, yeah, of this standard, yeah, ever? Like I just said 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, we've had summers where we just bring in Czech from Chelsea, or where we just buy 2 players. Look at last summer, the most important summer of Arsenal's history, even more important than this summer, and we did fuck all last summer. Absolutely. Like I said, if we had this window this summer, last summer, we might have won the league. And I'll say that with chest, innit? With and without those red cards, with or without the injuries, we could have won the league if we had this summer last summer. That's all I'm saying. Like, I can't lie about that. That's how I feel. People. Yeah, man. Anyone that's new, make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, and yeah, give me your season predictions and send me your top 4 in the chat, man. Send me your top 4 in the chat. We're gonna go back to the season predictions in a bit. I'll read through some more chat, but I want everyone to hit the like and the subscribe. You lot are going at it in the chat. It's good though, man. I like it still, man. I like it. But yeah, man, let's get into it then. Let's get into some more chat, man. I've been making you lot wait ages. When Marino does the backup job better than Kai, that says something. Bro, AJ, you hit it right on the head, man. You hit it right on the head, bro. You hit it right on the head. But at the same time, yeah, what I saw Havertz do the other day, man, he was moving like he was a B-Tech Gokeres, man. He wasn't doing that normal diving Havertz stuff, which I liked, man. I don't mind Havertz in the team, just not starting. Do you know what I mean? Just let him play bench this year and then sell him next year. And I'll be real. Rubux 888, let me ask you a serious question then. Would you swap Havertz for a different striker of your choice to be the second striker for Arsenal Football Club this season, or there's no one in world football realistically that you would swap with Havertz right now, because I could think of like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 20 or 50. Yeah, and I'll give you 2 from the Premier League right now. I would get rid of Havertz and bring in Wissa. I would get rid of Havertz and bring in Watkins. I would. The list goes on. I can go on and on. I would even, and you lot are going to laugh at me, I would bring in Jackson, yeah, from Chelsea over Havertz. Jackson is an amazing football player. He just is rubbish at finishing. And one day it could click for him. One day it could click for him. But to be fair, I don't want Jackson and I don't want Havertz, man. I'll be honest. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make a point there. Like, I just don't like the football we end up playing with Havertz is just not my style of football. I want to hit diagonals. I want to hit ball in behind. I want to be more direct. Like when he comes deep and does all this shit, there's no one in the box. I can get you screenshots of Havertz on outside the box. We've got like 5 men on the edge of the box and no one in the fucking actual box. I can actually get you a screenshot for that. And I will tomorrow. Watch. I'll bring a screenshot of that. And that's why I can't wait for the season, man. Gokore is a proper gunman up top. I might be overdoing it right now. I might be super giddy, putting us to win saying we're going to win the league. If I don't join Liverpool, well, I understand it might be a bit over the top for some of you, but you lot don't understand what we can do with a proper striker, man, because I do, innit? And I can't wait for Gokore to just bang out this season, bro. Like, there's no way it's not happening. Like, Havertz gets numbers up top for us. Marino gets good numbers up top for us. You think Gokore is going to come in and get less? You must be smoking something, bro. What are you lot drinking or smoking? Do you know about Gokore? Do you know like what he can do? Like the guy, yeah. Even from his how many minutes has he played in preseason? Maybe 70 minutes altogether, 80 minutes altogether throughout the 2-3 games, bro. He did shit that I've never seen Havertz do, bro. He did shit that I've never seen Trossard do. He did shit that a lot of our players don't do up front. He's the one of a kind we got up there. And Arteta better play him and make him the number 1 striker, because I will be Arteta out if he plays Havertz over him more. Like, I expect Havertz to be bench, man. Like, do you know what I mean? 4 out of 10, like, bro, listen. I respect that opinion. Like I said, if you said 2 or 3, I'll be shocked. 4, I understand, because your standards are high. You expected more. I expected more, so I understand it. But I'm giving it a 6 or a 7, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm giving it a 6 or a 7. I'm giving it a 6 or a 7, bro. But if we get Eze, I'm giving it a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I'll be real, because I have to, because they got the backup goalkeeper. Yeah, that's what we all asked for. They got the backup right mid. That's what we all asked for. They replaced Zubi and Norgard with Jorginho and Partey. Yeah, we all asked for that. We will say we needed the replacements. They got a new centre-back who seems to be ahead of Kivior as the backup. Thank you. I was sick and tired of Kivior, man. I know he had a couple decent games this season, but bro, he's swag. He's shit. Why do you think we're looking at another CB? Do you know what I mean? Fuck, you know. Why do you lot think we need 5 starters? That's never been the case. Our problem has been ST, left wing, and depth. Simple. Alright, bro. This guy, you talk facts. You talk facts, bro. I'm sorry I'm shouting, but you talk. Listen, you don't understand, yeah? I'm the only one with my. Your opinion is so close to mine, bro. It's so close to mine. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like from the beginning of the window, yeah. What did we need? We needed someone to come in and start left mid. Start. We needed someone to come in, striker, and start. No one was taking Saka's position. No one was taking Odegaard's position, because Wanyeri's on the come up. No one's taking Rice's position. We spent 100 million on him. He's going to get his chance still, and he's doing decent. No one's going to... Obviously, Zubi replaced Partey, and Norgard replaced Jorginho. And we wanted to keep Partey on top and have all of them together, but Partey's... The case that he had with the police, I guarantee if he never had that case, they would have gave him a 1-year contract. And then the defense was already sublime, and they've just added depth to that. Like, who was gonna start? Like, who was we gonna buy to start? Like, tell me, go on, tell me, because this comment is fucking legendary, yeah. Because unless you're buying someone way better than Saka and putting him right mid, unless you're buying Yamal and putting him right mid, who are you buying to replace Saka? Who are you buying to replace Saliba or Gabriel? So that's a fantastic comment, man. Absolutely fantastic comment. I agree 100%. The only starters we were guaranteed to buy this summer was the left wing and the striker. But that is why everyone in the chat is frustrated at the same time, 888, Rubux, because we only did Gokeres. We ain't done the left wing yet. And I know Noni can add depth to that. I know he can add depth to Saka's side as well. But bro, like, we need a left winger. And if we don't get a left winger, bring me Eze. Like, in my mind, it's just bring me Eze at this point, because I know Arsenal ain't going to do nothing else but Eze or no Eze. So just bring me Eze. The man can fill in 2 positions for you, /3, and we're good to go. And we're good to go. We're actually good to go, bro. Do you get it? So, and you know what? I know I keep giving you the cheers, bro, but you deserve it, man. You deserve it. This time I'm going to give you a clap, man. This time I'm going to give you a clap. You get it? So, this time I'm going to give you a clap, man. Bro, man, I love that comment, man. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. Twisted Fate is a legend, man. I don't care. Why are we even arguing with you? Keep rating that bum. Like, Twisted Fate, legend. Hopefully he stays at your club like Arteta. Bro, you know what, yeah? I don't think rivals really mean that. You want Arteta to leave, bro. Be honest. You don't want him to stay. We need a left back desperately. Nah, Gunners for life, 100%. We need a left back. For me, I would take the Fulham left back, Robinson, all day. Like, it'll free up Skelly. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you're not going to get Eze, why don't you go get Robinson? At least then you can say, do you know what? I got Robinson and Calafiori and then Skelly as well. But then Skelly can play more games. Maybe we can try him in the Eze role of having turns with Declan Rice. But don't just shut up shop now and think that the team's ready. Because it's ready, but it's not as ready as it could be. So bring me another player or two. It's just at least one, man. Like, is that greedy? I just want to know, chat. Is that greedy for us to ask for one more player? Like, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Because Havertz's wages would replace him. But bar that, no, I think Havertz says and a backup ST's quality. No, fair enough. You're allowed your opinion. Do you know what I mean? You're allowed your opinion. A lot of my opinions are similar to yours, but I can't agree with that one. So I got some. Maybe I got something against Havertz. I don't know. I just got something against him. AJ, may I ask, what do you think of those teams finish ahead? Skelly has been found out. Other managers are going to target him. Now, Gunner for Life 82. Now, do you know what? You're right, man. Skelly has made too many mistakes, man. Red cards, getting caught out on the counter. But he's definitely my favorite left back at Arsenal right now. So that's telling you something right there. So, yeah, like, if it was me, for me, this is why you get Eze and Robinson, yeah? Because Eze can do the left mid. Like, even if you want to keep Martinelli, Trossard, all them for the season, do that. That's cool. Do you know why? Because then you have depth, you have options. If a bid comes in for Martinelli for 60 million from Saudi, bam, 60 mil. You get it? So bring me Eze and Robinson, man. And team would be looking mad. Mad depthy. Mikel Merino dies the backup job better than arguably long gone. No, 100%, bro. That's what I'm saying. Merino done really well, man. Really well. But I don't want to see Merino up top. I don't want to see Havertz up top, man. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? I really like. Do you know? I always said, yeah. I always said this. I want to see what you think. 888, yeah. If you don't mind, I'll nickname you 888, yeah. Obviously, I'll call you both, but sometimes I'll just say 888 because it's quicker, yeah. I just think, yeah, that Martinelli would have been a great backup striker. I thought Martinelli should have been tried centrally a lot faster than he was last season. And I always said Martinelli could be a good striker. I always said that. That's always been my opinion. I just want to know what you think about that. That's exactly why I mentioned Salah. You're a stat merchant. No, I am a stat merchant. You a stat merchant. No, Twisted Fate's calling 888 a stat merchant, but I'm definitely a stat merchant. I can't lie to you. I'm definitely a stat merchant. Twisted Fate, but I'm not the only one that are calling every player a bum. You man are on this. See how things get crazy when Havertz gets brought up here? It's crazy. Everyone goes crazy with it. Martinelli in the right system could work, but his dribbling ability is poor. Martinelli, I like him. I think he's a great player coming off the bench, man. I just believe last season there was times here when Martinelli started and we had no one with power and speed to come with rapid speed to come off the bench. And that's why I like the Noni signing, because if Martinelli starts, we can bring Noni on who's got pace. If Noni starts, then Martinelli can come off the bench and we've got pace. And obviously, Trossard's very good off the bench as well for some reason, more than when he starts. I don't understand it myself in it, but it is what it is. But yeah, so at least we got some more pace in this team, man. Do you know what I mean? Because Saka, sorry, he's very good, but he's not as pacey. He's not rapid. He's not got rapid pace. He's not got rapid pace. Emery proved Gabriel Marley is a 9, but Arteta forced him out left. Well done, Arteta, yet again. AJ, I will say this, AJ, yeah, that I remember when Martinelli came out and said his favorite position is the left. That's, I think, if I'm mistaken, but Nelly kind of like wanted to play left, innit? Over striker. I don't know if that's just 100% true, yeah? But from what I remember, I think so. Agree, James. Martinelli was the ST before Arteta made him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, yeah, he would do so well up front, more better than the left mid. And you know what? That's why we should give him a chance in some games, man. Do you know what I mean? Take the pressure off Gokares. I just want to see the back of Havertz, to be honest with you. But he had 3 years at Chelsea. This is his 3rd year at Arsenal. Please let it be his last. Please let it be his last. I'll keep Martinelli as a squad player. He'll always give his 100, but him being on 180 is a mistake. Yeah, 100%. Now I feel like that about Havertz as well, though. Havertz needs to be a bench man with Martinelli. They need to hold hands on the bench. How about that? They need to chill on the bench, bro. Teach each other. Martinelli can teach him Brazilian. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can be chilling on the bench together, best friends and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, for real, bro. They both need to be on the bench. I would bring on Martinelli way quicker than I would bring on Havertz. I'll give him more minutes than I'll give Havertz. And eventually Havertz could leave. I don't mind Martinelli staying for a year or two as long as he's a bench man. If we get a bid from Saudi for more than 40, 50 million, take it. Absolutely take it. Gabriel Martinelli at 18, 11 goals in 13 games in the 9. Sell Kai Havertz, Marino, make Gabriel Martinelli the backup 9, then buy a starting left winger. I like that talk, AJ. If I was in the boardroom and they said, let's do that, I'm clapping, I'm going nuts. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Who are we buying? Do you know what I mean? And it's your own club. I big up Evos. Ain't seen you in the chat for a while. Big yourself up, man. AJ, my bro. AJ's a legend in here, man. AJ's a legend in here. Ruax, we will see. No excuses this season. He has to perform and get top 6 minutes. Get top 6 minutes. Oh, you're talking top 6 minimum. Top 6 minimum. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But yeah, I'm only playing, Twisted. I'm only playing. You know me, man. I like to throw my shots when I can. Every time. No, big up, Evos, man. Big up, man. Twisted Fate, he should have been sacked after finishing 15th and losing to Spurs in the final. Oh yeah, I can't lie. I lie. No, but I think Almond would have done better at Chelsea. But you know, I have a friend of mine, yeah, who is a proper Sporting Lisbon / Chelsea fan. He bigs up Almiron differently. He says if they give him time like they gave all the other managers, he'll get them ticking eventually, And he says he doesn't know if they'll win the league, but definitely he says that Man United will be able to compete for the league within 2 to 3 years of keeping Almond. So it's already been won. It's already been won. We should have used the Madueke money for Rodrigo or Eze. Yeah, facts, man. Do you know what? Do you remember in the beginning of the transfer window, yeah, where our targets were Gokares, Rodrigo, and Eze? We was in dreamland, man. We was in dreamland. I always believed we would get 2 out of the 3. I always believed we'd get 2 out of the 3. I knew it was unrealistic to think the 3 would happen, but I did at one point think it would happen. But then when the Noni news came, the doubt creeped in again. Then when Noni signed, it creeped in again. So then, as a realistic fan that I am, I said, okay, cool, that's fine. I know we're not going to get Rodrigo still, or we're not going to get both of them, but at least bring me 2 out of the 3 that we always promised or showed in the beginning of the transfer market. And so far, we only got Gokares, bro. There's no Rodrigo or Eze. So bring me one of them. And like I said, just you might as well bring Eze at this point in time, because the man can play left mid or he can play in other positions, man. We've been through it. He can play for Rice. He can play for Odegaard. He can play for Saka. The man's a baller. He'll be the best dribbler in the team, the best ball carrier in the team. And you know how much I rate Saka. That's my star boy, innit? But even I'll say, yeah, that Eze's a bit better than Saka in certain things, like, and I would love to see him in Arsenal shirt and really compare Saka versus Eze, like, for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? James, who would you start if it fit Calafiori or MLS? For me, it's Calafiori makes us unpredictable. Do you know what? I think when we play the big teams, yeah, we start Calafiori, yeah. But when we play the teams where they give us more possession or something, why not start a Skelly? And you know what? I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you. That's the one position that's hard for me, because for me, but it's the same with the right back situation and Ben White. They both bring 2 different things, and Saka's more gelled with Ben White. The attack down the right is better with Ben White and Saka, but it's better defensively with Timber and Saka. And I just feel like that is similar with the left back situation with Calafiori and Skelly. And whoever unlocks Martinelli better, or Noni, or Trossard, whoever can fix up that left side better. How about that? Yeah, but I'm happy with both of them. I'll be honest with you. I don't have a problem with them. I just still want a proper left back. I would go and get Robinson. He better not throw the League Cup and FA Cup in the bin this season like he has in the last 6. Now, facts, bro. Listen, there's no excuses not to try to go for every cup at the same time this year. There might be a moment in time at the end towards the end of the season where we have to focus more on the Champions League or the Premier League. That will piss me off, but at the same time, I understand why they do that. But at the same time, still compete on both at the same time. So for me, yeah, man. You got to go for these cups now, bro. You got the depth to do it. And don't say you don't, yeah? Because he can play Dalman, Wanyeri, Calafiori, Mosquera, and then mix it up with a couple main ballers like Rice and let Havertz, bro. If Havertz is so good, yeah, go win me a fucking Carling Cup, bro. Do you know what I mean? I could name you all right, let's do it for fun, yeah? You're telling me, yeah, Kepa in goal, Timber right back, Mosquera and Kivior, Calafiori as our back 4. Yeah, rest up the whole back 4. Yeah, then you can go Norgard, Wanyeri, and Skelly as your midfield 3. You're resting up the team. You get it? You're resting up the team out here. You're resting up your first team. Are you seeing the players I've mentioned so far? Then your front 3 could be Havertz, Trossard, and Noni. You're telling me these men can't win the Carling Cup? You just have to be smart with it. When we play teams that we should be beating, you play that team. If it's the semi-finals and it's Liverpool in the Carling Cup, then okay, then you don't play that team. You mix it up more. Come on, man. We've got the depth now, people. No excuses. Big up James every time. Hit the likes and subscribe to help the channel, people. Yeah, man. 100%, man. Make sure you lot are hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, man. And if you're new, sub up, man. It's free. It's free. You don't have to watch it every time, but it's free. And you've always got the option of a middle gooner. You know, one of them, one of them ones, man. So middle gooner out here, bro. I'm not positive. I'm not totally positive. I'm not totally negative. I see both sides. So both sides are more than welcome to come and share their opinions, and we can talk about it all day, every day. But I will have to say, yeah, 888, if you're still listening, yeah, this might be me next season. This might be me in May. I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you.
Get out! All you Arsenal fans are saying to me, trust the process.
That could be me. That could be me. But yeah, man, we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a beautiful season. I can't wait. I'm going to try to do more watch-alongs this season as well. Let's go through some of this chat, man. We're talking about the squad. That's what I like. We're actually talking about the squad now, yeah? We're going into details together as a community about the squad, yeah? I like that. Timber, big games, white, low blocks. Hey, you see? Hey, do you know what? We got a new member to the community, people, yeah? We got a couple new members, yeah? We got Gunner for Life 82, and we've got Rebucks 888, Triple H, Triple W's in the chat. That's what I call him, yeah? That's his new nickname, yeah? I'm liking the new family, man. Welcome to the community, man. You're all appreciated, man. Trust me. I was going to give you another cheer, but you've already had like 3 or 4 cheers today, 888, man. You know what I mean? So someone else win a cheer, you know what I mean? Calafiori is a CB, and he is always injured. We need a proper left back and put Skelly in midfield. Yeah, we've been talking about that. We've been talking about that. I know that's exactly what I said. Especially if you don't get Eze. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you don't get Eze. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna have to. If you don't get, if say the window shop, say the shop closes now, they're gonna have to try that more often. They're gonna, and like I said, try that in the Carabao Cup. Try that more in the cup games. Do you know what I mean? I just think we got to go strong in the Premier League, and by strong, I'm talking about, okay, cool. The question mark is on the wing back positions. The question mark is on the wing back positions in Wright and Timber and Skelly and Calafiori, and then the left mid. But everything else is secure in my eyes. So Gabriel Saliba at centre back, Rice, Odegaard, and Zubi default start, and then Saka, Gokeres, and the left mid. Do you get it? So it's pretty obvious, man. It's pretty obvious. Gunner for Life, bring us Anthony Robinson, please. Yeah, bring us, man. We need this guy, bro. Oops, I skipped one. Sorry. AJ. Why is it moving slow again? AJ, depends on the goals we've gave him. Yeah. Ben White ain't great at defending. Timber provides that. Yeah, Gunner for Life. That's what his point was. He's saying, like, when we need someone to be great on that side, when we're going up against great wingers, you play Timber. But when we're trying to beat that low block, where we've got the ball, when we're on top, Ben White's the man. And I agree with that, because Ben White and Saka have a great... Ben White overlaps at the right time. I know he stopped overlapping for a while, but he's back at it. And I just feel like at the moment, Wright links up with Saka better than Timber does. Maybe that's a time thing of how much time he's played together. But I don't know, man. Right now, it just seems like Ben White's more on the same wavelength as Saka. AJ, as it's like someone being second best in the country because of that guy. If we ain't bringing the person number one in the country, what's the point? Nah, it's true. I get what you're saying. No, he's replied. He says, no, it doesn't. If I did one project with a possible 22, right, I am sacked after 1 and 6. Never mind 122. No, I hear that, man. It's true though. 22 competitions he's had the chance to win, and he's won 1. But this is a season to get it right, man. This is a season to get it right. Hopefully, we can all be celebrating the league title at the end of the season. How nice would that be, though, man? Just for a second, if we won the league this season, man. How nice would that be, man? Just so you know, yeah. I was a teenager when we won the league last, bro. I'm in my 30s. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I agree with this. He says we don't know the objective he was given. Him coming as a novice manager, I can't think the expectations were high in the first 2-3 seasons. You know what? Yeah, I will say this. You know that title charge, the first one with Jesus. Yeah, I think we was a year early, and I think that year early threw the expectation way quicker than it needed to be, because all the fans, even I guarantee every single fan in this chat that's Arsenal, the season before we all smelt we could make the top 4. We all felt like, okay, we've got a good team, not a great team, but we can push for the top 4. We missed out by 1 point against Tottenham because Holding came on and was shit. Yeah, but we can push on this season. No one was expecting us to do what we did. I don't care who you are. Yeah, nobody. I don't even think Mikel Arteta knew. Yeah, I don't think even one of the players in the dressing room knew. Do you know? So we went ahead of schedule. But man, did we? It came with a consequence, man. Because the pressure, the amount of pressure on this man is crazy. It was crazy, and now it's getting justified. And it's his last chance, and I have to agree with that, man. I have to, because it's half a decade. When you say half a decade, it's a bit mad still. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit crazy when you say half a decade. That's the only thing. Like, if he's got to get it right this year, man, he's got to. But I'll judge him fully at the end of this, towards the end of the season. We'll all know more by then. We'll be in this chat going on about it, talking about it. You're lucky I came across and thought your views ain't too negative or put. Nah, do you know what? My views, yeah, is I understand both sides, because I was an Arsenal winger out guy. I wanted Arsenal winger out before a lot of people. So when it was 20% or less that were Arsenal winger out, and there was 80% Arsenal winger in, I used to get ridiculed, and eventually the majority was winger out by the time the end came. So I have to sit there and I have to understand that I could be wrong. I could be wrong, man. I could be one of those guys saying Arsenal winger needs to stay when I was saying Arsenal winger needs to go, and there were fans saying, do you know what I'm saying? So I could be wrong, like, and I'm not scared to say I'm wrong. Do you know what I mean? If Arteta doesn't win and he keeps fucking up, I will say I was wrong. But I just believe he deserves another chance. I do. He should have got the sacked for real by the second 8th, because the goal of the season was the league. And no, I get that. Listen, AJ, yeah. We was mudded though, man. We've been through this, AJ, man. Trust me. We was mudded, man. He should like, what was the expectation when he came in for Emery, bro? To be in a title challenge straight away? No, it wasn't. It was, I don't even know what the expectation was. Just get top 4. We got there, man. We got there. And now we're fighting for titles. Like it or not, yeah, the one thing we have to all admit, yeah, is that, is there a chance Arsenal can win the league this season? Even if it's a 10% chance, yeah? Even if, AJ, you think we got a 1% chance to win the league, yeah? At least you got some sort of hope. Do you know what we had 3 years ago? Zero hope. If someone said Arsenal win the league, they'll laugh at you, bro. You laugh at yourself. The bookies had us like 100 to 300 to 1 to win the league. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. No, but Emery was a fraud, though. Gunners for life, yeah. Listen. I'm guessing that you're Arteta out, but Emery was no. But listen, I just want to get a manager, yeah, in the future that we all look and agree on is the man, innit? That's why I can't wait for the day we do get a new manager. But hopefully Arteta works, man, because that's the aim of the game, innit? We want to win the league, man. Like, who cares if you're like if Arsenal the league this season? Would you get that all this year? You've been saying, I don't care anymore. Yes, we won the league. You'd be celebrating like crazy. It wouldn't even matter anymore. But yeah, man, this season I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, my predictions was Arsenal, because anyone new in the chat who wasn't here in the beginning of the video, I said Arsenal's going to win the league. Then Liverpool's going to come second, City's going to come third, and Chelsea's going to come fourth. But I did add two things. If Liverpool get Isak, then they're winning the league and we're coming second. But people, if Chelsea get Donnarumma, they can finish second, like a couple people said in the beginning of the video. But other than that, I have them fourth, and I can't give them higher than that. I'm sorry. James, I want your view on the difference of expectations of Chelsea and Arsenal, even though they spent more, and their so-called project is exactly, bro. Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. People don't take this shit into consideration. How come Chelsea have less expectations than us right now to win this league? Why? And you know what? I can't lie. That actually does deserve another cheer. I'm going to be real. I have to go to the cheer button, man. I'm sorry, people, man. That deserves another. That he's getting all the cheers, man. He's going to get a cheer and a clap. You know what I'm saying? Quality, man. Quality stuff, man. Quality stuff. Trust me, man. How come they've spent more than us? They're Chelsea, big boy Chelsea Football Club, and they have no expectations to win the league this year. Maresca could not win it, and because he won the Club World Cup. Okay, cool. He gets a pass. Some bullshit, man. I'll be real with you. He won 2 trophies in his first year, but bro, he's in a conference, man. My team. I don't have a team anymore, but my team from when I used to play football just a couple of years ago, they could have won the Conference League, bro. Like, Chelsea were favourites before a ball was even kicked. To be honest, I never wanted Arteta. His team selections are poor and his tactics in the game management is even worse. Now, listen. For all you that don't know, when Arteta walked through the door, I was going crazy. I was saying, I don't want this guy. The whole year, I was slagging him off. For near a year and a half, 2 years, I was slagging him. I wanted him out. I was Arteta out from the beginning. But just before we got Jesus, that season where Holding fucked us up at the end, I was pissed at that end of the season, yeah. But I saw things. And then we got Jesus and Zinny, and then we went on the title charge. I was like, this is the man for us. That's what I said at the time. I said, this is the man for us. He's going to get us over the line. And obviously, we know what's happened since that season and the last 2 seasons. We know what happened. So up until this, so from the day I changed my mind and said I'm with him, until around now, this like last couple months, now I'm a bit more on the fence, but at the same time, I'm still with him. He still needs more time. He needs another chance. That's just my opinion. Don't shoot me, people. It's just my opinion. Trust me, man. Like, where's the ratings for being in a competition that you've had to finish under me to be in, but then you get rated for it? And you know what? Yeah, I will leave. I'm gonna end this live in a sec, yeah, people. But I really enjoyed it, and thank you all for being here. But I will add one thing before I go. Yeah, Arsenal have to be the unluckiest motherfuckers in the world, man. Because I just want to know who remembers this. Yeah. It's very interesting. When we won when we was playing Champions League every year, yeah, the Europa League was easy. Man United won it with Jose, all that shit, yeah. Chelsea won it, whatever. As soon as we started playing Europa League football, they changed the rules to Champions League teams, the 3rd position in the table, get dropped down to the Europa League. So we're in the Europa League. But we're playing Champions League dropouts. That's why we had to play Atletico Madrid in the final. That's why we had to play Chelsea in the final. And then we don't win it. And then as soon as we get better and go to the Champions League, yeah, now they've stopped the rule. No Champions League team can go down to the Europa League. That's why Tottenham and United had such easy semi-finals. That's why Tottenham won the Europa League, you see? And then they make the Conference League, some joke thing, just to like we have to be the unluckiest, cursed club in the world. I hope you just took in what I said, because that is literally what happened. When we was in the Europa League, it had the Champions League teams dropping down. When we're out the Europa League, there's no Champions League teams dropping down. When we were shit, finishing 8th, there was no Conference League for us to play. We're cursed. We're cursed at this point, people. We're cursed at this point. Cursed at this point, man. But listen, man. Rex 888 says Club World Cup I give a little respect to, but again, champions of England, Italy, Spain wasn't in the comp, but I mean I rate it highly. Now, do you know what? I shitted on the competition, but this is the first Club World Cup which was actually respectable. And at the same time, Chelsea, from the first game in the Conference League until they won the Conference League, had easy fixtures. Their hardest game came in the final, and that was still a fucking easy walkover. Then they played Club World Cup, and they had the easiest run to the finals again. And then they had the hard team of playing the Champions of Europe, PSG, in the final. And yes, they smoked them. Congratulations, great performance. Palmer did his thing. No taking away from the final. But from the Conference League first game to the Club World Cup, a different competition, to the final, they had a fucking easy 10, 15, whatever amount of games it was fucking easy. We would have won that. We're way better than Chelsea. Way better than Chelsea. We've been better than Chelsea for the last 2-3 years. There's not a day that goes by that we haven't been better than Chelsea in the last 2 years. And if we was in their position, we would have won it. I honestly believe that. But I guarantee some of you in the chat will say, no, we wouldn't, because we got Arteta. So, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know, I missed a comment there. One sec. I missed a comment there. James, do you honestly believe we have a better team than Liverpool and Man City? I believe I think we got the best back four. Back five, if you want to include the keeper, with the keeper as a unit. I think we got the best defense. I think midfield-wise, we're in a new area. So I can't say too much on that, but I don't think unless Rodri's in the team, City got the best midfield. But Rodri injured, I think there's not much between Liverpool, Arsenal, and City midfield this season coming up, because I do think Zubi is a game changer for us. I could be wrong, but anyway. And then to the attack, right now we got the shittest attack out of all three, even with Gyökeres. But if Gyökeres is the man I think he is, and the man to do it for us, like if he bangs in 25 Premier League goals, even if it's just 20 Premier League goals, bro, he's brought us what we need. He's brought us what we need. So I would say we've got a better squad depth than Liverpool, but we haven't got better squad depth than City. And first team lineup, best 11s, I think it's very tight between all three, but I think we got the best defense. That's why I'm confident, man. This is why I'm confident, people, man. Like all those draws we had last season, turn them into W's, bro. We went to Etihad, we won. Like Gunners for life, man. 82. No, I see you in views' streams all the time, man. Big yourself up, man. Obviously, I understand, yeah, that I'm not Arteta out guy, but bro, I'm very, very balanced. We can see both sides out here, man. We can see both sides. If you want my true opinion, I can tell you both sides and understandment, but then I'll tell you my opinion on top. Do you know what I mean? And what I'm leaning to. Do you know what I mean? That's how I like to do it, because right now it's very Arteta in, Arteta out. So it's got to be mentioned. It's got to be mentioned. It will never not get mentioned until he goes or he wins. So saying that, we're just gonna comments out, and then I'm out of here, people. Arteta wins Europa League with the new format, so give you the trophy again. Yeah, bro, listen. If we play Europa League this season, we win it. But we're not playing Europa League. We're playing Champions League. I think Paul got the worst midfield out of the three. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like their depth. Yeah, isn't as much. If Isak walks through the door, we're talking different now. I'm talking right now like there's no Isak. so you don't want to fall out of the UCL. No, man, we don't need to win Europa Leagues, bro. But I'm saying if we played in Europa League this season, we would win it. I can guarantee that. He said I didn't say that. So now what? Bro, listen. Let's all have our opinions without getting too frustrated and stuff, people, man. Listen, there's going to be people who are positive. I'm not even going to use that word. There's going to be people who are Arteta in, Arteta out. There's going to be people who think we can win the league, who can't win the league. Every fan base has the same thing in it. But that's the beautiful thing. We're here to talk about it. We're here to communicate. And that's the fun part, man. Like, I'm more balanced so I can see both sides, but let's not get let's not get too personal. But everything's live, everything's gravy. Yeah, I just hope we can back the whole team until the end of the season. I wish so, man, as well. I would love to see that, man, because it helps the squad. I do believe that when this is positive and everyone's believing, I feel like it goes to the players. I do believe. So I understand that still. Yeah. AJ is a proper fan, man. He supports it all, man. He supports the ladies. He goes, watches them. Like, we're all proper fans up in here. You get me? We're all proper fans up in here. But listen, guess what though? Don't worry, people, because we got Glock 9. Yeah. And he's gonna bring us some hope. He's gonna bring the fans hope. He's gonna bring the manager. He's gonna bring all of us hope. And hopefully we can have a really good season. And hopefully we can win one of the majors, man. Hopefully we can win one of the majors. Listen, people, if you're new and you haven't hit the sub button, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Come on, man. It's free. Show some love. Make sure you lot hitting the like button on your way out. And yeah, man, I'll definitely catch you on the next one, man. I'll definitely catch you on the next one. I can't wait for the season to start. Let's go.